Yeah.
All right, we're rumbling. Hello, folks. Welcome back. I have water. Look at this. Be proud of me, Mom. I'm drinking water. Doggo did at some point jump off the couch. You guys just happened to miss it. He is now on the other couch.
Yeah, he's over our shit.
He has decided that he does not like us touching him, or something like that.
Well, he wants to look out the window, too, I'm sure.
Out the window that's closed?
Yeah, that's it. He's probably not happy that the window's closed. But if the window
open the window he'd be bark at the car.
Yeah, he would bark at, like, there's this poor old lady. She's just trying to exercise. He gets so riled up, man. It's so embarrassing. Like, leave that woman alone.
I mean, she does look terrifying. You gotta admit, old ladies that run.
No, she's not even running. Type. She's just kind of, and she'll be on the phone. She's so adorable, man. It's like, man,
I don't know. I feel
like
like
that lady, dude.
I think I know
alone.
The type of woman you're describing, and the terminology I use is not adorable. The terminology I use is absolutely terrifying.
That woman is power walking away from the Grim Reaper, man.
Well, can we talk about power walkers? Those people are crazy. I mean, you know how fast they go? They're power walking? Bro, they go like so fast, man. They do like 6-minute miles walking.
Well, no, she's not one of those. She's an old lady, man.
Well, I know she's not, but like, you ever seen power walkers, man? They're absolutely wild. It's insane.
It looks a little silly.
It does. It looks so ridiculous, but you're like, then you realize they're going like faster than you can run, but they're walking, and you're like, oh, okay.
So, there's a gold medal for just about everything, I guess.
Well, power walking's serious, man. Don't you dare hate on power walking.
Well, okay, that leads us into the first question.
Does it really?
Jump into the questions.
Wow.
What is something? Well, okay, maybe not for you. Okay. But what is something you're embarrassed to admit you enjoy?
I don't know. Not really too many things I'm embarrassed about. I mean, what do I enjoy? I mean, there's something that's like some YouTube videos. I mean, those I don't know if I'm embarrassed to admit. It's just like I don't want to mess up my recommended. So I just want to watch the one, and then I know if I click on it, it's just gonna mess my recommended so bad. I don't know if I'm like embarrassed to be watching it. I don't freaking know. I don't really do anything in my life.
The answer's the same across, like, because I mean, like, that I could. There's a number of different things that, like, without context, if somebody walked in and saw that you were watching it, you know what I mean? Like,
watching it without context, but it's like, if I gave them the context, I'm not really embarrassed, you know?
Well, I think I still would be, like, especially, like, anime or, like, a video game that has, like, a fan service-y moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, even with context.
Yeah, with context, that one's...
It's still kind of like, isn't that why you bought this? And, deep down, like, it kind of is.
It kind of is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, stuff like that, like... Because there's this one game, it's kind of like Dynasty Warriors, and if you're not familiar with Dynasty Warriors, it takes no brain power or any kind of thought or strategy to play it. You just run around maps and, like, mow down hundreds of soldiers. But, like... Yeah. It took that concept and put it, like, with girls with bikinis.
Yeah.
And I tried to tell myself, like, I just like Dynasty Warriors, like, and there's no current Dynasty Warriors out. I might as well get this, but, like, deep down,
secretly.
Yeah, like, in my heart.
I mean,
So, like, stuff like that, I would definitely be like, that's what I told my wife. I was like, yeah, I can't. I had to delete this game because I couldn't, like, have you walk in on me and, like, it's just fucking...
I mean, I definitely couldn't have someone walk in on me playing a game like that, for sure. Yeah. But, like, I don't know. I haven't played a game like that in a while. I'll just say that. It's been quite a while since I did that.
Take you back to the Wayback Machine.
Yeah.
Back when PlayStation 2 was still fucking...
when was Xbox 360? Is that before or after?
That's before Xbox 360. That's the generation right before Xbox 360, actually.
Okay.
So, yeah, PlayStation 2, they had this game called RomeBros, where it was basically... It was a professional wrestling game. It was a professional wrestling game, but it was just chicks in bikinis. And, like, I remember my whole group of friends, like, we all had the game, but, like, nobody, like, was really willing to admit, like, why they bought it, but we were all like, you know why you bought that fucking game, man. But, like, yeah, that's, like,
the first thing that has come up is a YouTube video
my guilty
that says
pleasure.
my guilty pleasure. So.
Yeah, dude, there's only one reason you're fucking playing Rumble Roses, man. Like, I bought that shit. Like,
stuff like images that. Here. Was there any nudity at all, or was it just...
No, it was no nudity, but, like, they were, like, women in bikinis putting each other in submission holds and shit, dude. Like, it's like, fucking...
Interesting, but it's got, like, PS2 graphics.
Yeah, dude, that's what... But, like, dude, back then, you know, options weren't...
Yeah, you didn't have much there.
You didn't have your own cell phone with an unlimited amount.
Was it only women? Was the roster
Yeah,
all
dude,
women?
yeah, all girls.
That's what the roses is for, huh? Alright.
Yeah, theme song was pretty catchy, though.
Theme song was pretty catchy.
It's pretty catchy, like, because they show you, like, the highlights of all the girls and, like, doing their moves and stuff.
So was it catchy because of the music, or was it catchy because of the highlights of the girls?
No, the song was actually pretty catchy.
Alright. Hey, let us know down below. What's your guilty pleasure? We could be like one of those, the confession boxes at churches.
Oh,
confess to us your wildest desires in the comments below. We'll read them live on air, and everyone can know how much of a guilty person you are.
Yeah. All right. Well, this one will be pretty interesting. How do you think humanity will go extinct?
I think definitely by our own undoing.
Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
I think most people is just like, what is the undoing going to be?
Like, how will we undo it?
I mean, I feel like a nuclear war is just like the easy answer, right?
Yeah.
Like, so many countries have nukes that, like, so you make someone angry enough and they're, you know, wild enough, they'll hit the button. And while their nuke might only destroy half the world, well, as soon as they hit the button, the other nuke's coming out, and that's going to destroy the rest of the world. So.
Which, I mean, would you... Okay, so say someone nukes us. Would you hope that we wouldn't nuke them back?
I would say push the button, dude. If they want to push the button first, I say push it back.
So even knowing that would, like, lead to total destruction, you'd still be like...
I'm like, because then it, like, brings the fear in the country. Because, like, if you're the first one to push the button, it's your fault. You destroyed the world. Yeah. Right? You have to live... Well, your life won't last too long, so you're not going to live with it for too long, but... Yeah. You know, you'd be the one that did it. So well, I definitely send it back to them.
Yeah, because then if you didn't, you'd be scared they'd do it again.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like if there is no really again. You're dead, right? You're gone. But it's like if you chicken out and you don't do it, it's
if
like
they nuke New York. Like, you don't think you could still live in, like, California? Probably not.
I mean, if you're gonna send a nuke, why are you hitting New York with it?
I don't know.
You hit the middle of America and you blow the whole damn continent, dude.
Oh man. That's scary to think about. I honestly, that's the obvious answer. But another thing that worries me too is when scientists are like experimenting with like black holes and shit, you know. And
I don't think scientists are experimenting with black holes.
I thought I heard that somebody was trying to create one in like either Sweden or.
I don't know if you realize how much mass you need to create a black hole.
Or
you
not
need
necessarily
more mass
like
than the entire deed of the Earth.
Not an actual one, but like when they talk about like fucking around with like the fabric of space, you know what I mean? And like that scares me that they're gonna like tear a hole into like reality and undo us.
That certainly maybe could happen, but I don't think it'd be a black hole because you need
not a literal one.
Like even our sun, I don't think is big enough to collapse into a black hole. You have to have a really big sun to do that.
Well, the more you know.
No. So, you don't have to worry about us exploding into a black hole. So that's
not exploding, but like them just fucking around with like, have you ever seen The Mist?
No.
Where like something crawls, or like Cthulhu type shit, you know what I mean? Like something that's like not like, that exists outside of our existence, and then like we fuck around and like, you know, peel that veil back and like tentacles crawl through and drag us in.
Okay. You know? Not really something I've ever been concerned about myself. But I mean, if you ask a lot of the majority of the population, they would say we've already broken that veil.
I hope not.
I mean, what else would God be, right? If not an otherworldly creature.
Well, like, a good one though, right? Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
How do you know the tentacle monster isn't good? Is Satan a bad creature?
Isn't that the whole thing? Like, isn't that his whole deal?
I don't know. I'm not a very religious guy.
I think that's like his whole thing.
But I mean, when you say like tear back the fabric and produce an otherworldly being, the first thing that comes to my mind is God, because he is an otherworldly being, right?
Yeah, but like that veil is there for a reason, man. Like, what if we can't comprehend or like interpret what that would look like? What if it's too much for our fragile beings?
So one way to find out.
I don't want to, is what I'm saying.
There's only one way to find out, man. Gotta peel it back just to know.
Yeah. Well, you kind of already got the jump on 71.
Oh, here we go. That's me.
Create your own catchphrase.
Well, I didn't really create my own catchphrase if the mosquitoes don't respect walls. I've got hair today, gone tomorrow. That's for my dad. I didn't create that myself. What else do I have? I got a lot of good ones, huh? I got Sag, but that's not my own thing.
You ship it and flip it, right?
Ship it and... Okay, that one would be mine. Then yes. Ship it and flip it.
Yeah.
Or flipping it. Was it flipping and... No, yeah, it's ship it and flip it. Ship it and flip it. That is an original one from me. I feel like I gotta have some more than that, man. Surely I got more than just that.
I don't know that I have a catchphrase. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure I do. I just don't.
Do you? I don't know. Can't really think of what you've
said many times. In here. Like, I usually, if I say goodnight, I'll add a in here, or I'm in here, or we're in here. Yeah, probably something to do with in here.
Good night in here?
Yeah, good night in here. Or, hey, I love you in here. Or, yeah, I don't know when or why, but... Yeah.
In here?
Yeah.
What is huh?
Yeah.
Good
or,
night in here, is it not good night anywhere else?
Well, no.
It's only a good night here.
In here. Because you're there with that person you're saying goodnight to.
Well, you're saying frick you to everyone else that's going to bed.
Basically.
Okay.
Or, if you're in another place, if you say goodnight to someone that's not in the same room with you, then you would be like, good night out there. Or, I love you out there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, probably that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool, I guess. I can't say I've ever done that one.
I feel like I have more. Come on, I gotta have more catchphrases than just that. I mean, belly button sniffer, is that really a catchphrase? Don't be a belly button sniffer?
I don't know of anyone else that uses that.
Yeah.
So, never heard that anywhere else.
If someone came up to me and was like, don't be a belly button sniffer, you know exactly what they're telling you.
Well, yeah, it definitely wouldn't be anything
know.
good. Yeah, because you're saying don't be
a belly button sniffer. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how could we have forgotten? We all make mistakes into passion.
Oh, yeah, but I've heard other people say that, though.
As much as me?
Not as much, but, you said hair today, gone tomorrow doesn't count because you got that from your dad. So,
yeah, it's true. But, I did just get that from the Jimmy Neutron meme, though.
Well, we all make mistakes in the heat of passion.
Yeah.
Oh. I never cared for Jimmy Neutron.
You didn't?
No, man.
It was never, on when I was
watching. I'm an animation snob. It reminded me of Reboot, and I detested Reboot.
I like Jimmy Neutron. It's a fun show.
The CG, I don't know, it takes me out of it, man. I can't do it.
You don't like Jimothy? Jimothy Neutronimo?
I don't like computer-generated cartoons. I don't like...
You want them to be hand-drawn.
Yeah, man. That's the way I like it.
And painstaking.
I know it sucks and,
hand-drawn.
The illustrators are, overworked and underpaid, but, that's the way I like my cartoons, man.
Can't believe it, man. Just let it happen.
The way I like my cartoons.
Talking about CG, though, can we talk about AI-generated ads? Have you seen some ads and you're like, there's no fucking way this was made by a real person?
Where it's like Joe Rogan trying to tell you something, but it's not really Joe Rogan? Or
that one's just a voice changer one. But similar to that. But I seen an ad and it's just like some of the blocks of text. There is one ad is for a Minecraft server hosting platform. And they go talking about how great Minecraft is, and they're truly a lightning in a bottle situation. I'm like, what real person has ever said that Minecraft is a lightning in a bottle situation? First of all, no one has ever said a lightning in a bottle situation ever. And second of all, I googled what that meant. And it doesn't even apply to Minecraft. It means a 1 in a million chance. Well, and I'm that's not even Minecraft.
There's no other game like Minecraft, though, is there?
I mean, is it like 1 in a million though? Because like the developers worked really hard on it, and it's like the first like open world. Like obviously that game was gonna do well, especially if they kept updating it. Like it's the first open world, do whatever the hell you want survival game. There's so many different spin-offs.
Didn't they capture lightning in a bottle when they captivated so many people with this phenomenon that is Minecraft?
I mean, maybe, but it just sounds so AI to me. I'm just like, there's no way a real person wrote that script.
My go-to with shit like that, just like the other day, like maybe English just isn't their first language. You know what I mean?
Then why are you using lightning in a bottle?
Well, because maybe they're like, what do Americans say?
How
you say lightning in a bottle?
No.
That would be mine.
Nah, dude.
But no, it probably is, man. Because like AI generated like art, even it's almost right, but then you look at the
it's
hands.
got 6 fingers.
Yeah, holding the fucking steering.
And there's just like other ones, and it's like I know a lot of people are using the like, you know, like where it's just like a voice that reads the script. Or, like you wrote the script, but then it's like you don't want to have your voice read it for some reason, so you have like another voice read it. It's just so popular on TikTok, and I fucking hate that. I hate it so much.
Why Batman is the most powerful villain.
Yeah, I despise it so much. I'm like, just be a real person reading it to me. I don't want a robot reading it to me.
That is weird.
But like when you see an ad like that where they have the robot reading it to you, it's like, was the script also written by a robot? Like you're kind of listening to it, and you're like, it might have been.
Maybe.
Like it very well could have been. And you're sitting there and you're just like, the whole ad is just artificial intelligence, man.
That's the world we're living in. That's where
crazy.
We're at. Yeah. Okay. A stranger is inhabiting your body for the day.
Okay.
What are some tips you'd give them?
Try not to sneeze. Pray that it isn't my once monthly poop day. And drink water.
I'd probably just be like, hey man, sorry.
What do you mean sorry?
Like, well, because depending on, like, if they inhabit my body on a day, like, the day before where, like, I went ham at Chinese, or if I went, like, fucking, you know, on a bender or some shit, you know, like, I just, like, on the wrong day, they probably like, what the fuck has this guy been doing to his body? You know, I don't think there would be many tips other than just, like, hey, there's probably nothing you can do that I haven't done to this body. So,
oh, come on.
Just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, you know, don't try to run. Like, that ain't gonna work.
Don't try.
Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, like, yeah.
What would you hope that they did or didn't do in your body?
I mean, I don't know, I guess hopefully not, like, getting any fights or anything like that, you know, or, you know, just take it easy, you know, like, you just take it easy.
If they kidnap your body, surely they're gonna do
well, yeah, but I'm saying,
something
like,
more than lounge around the house.
Well, yeah, hopefully they don't, like, you know, get in, like, a bar fight or something, though, you know what I mean, or, like, yeah, or try to run.
I wonder what would happen if someone
went
to a bar in my body.
Oh, please don't eat shellfish. Yeah, there you go. That'd be one. I'm allergic to shellfish.
Well, when it, like, in your last, like, as soon as you're about to leave the body, your 24 hours are up, you eat the shellfish.
Yeah, that'd be a dick move.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't...
Or you just, like, jump out of a plane without a parachute in the last couple moments.
Oh, wow. That'd be a really dick move.
I was thinking, you know, what's the worst thing they could do to you? What's the worst they could do, realistically, here?
I don't know, man. Worst thing somebody could do
in your body. Is death the worst thing, or is there something worse than death?
I don't want to say anything politically incorrect.
I mean, we can move on.
Yeah, because I mean, I can think of some things. I don't know how cool that'd be to say it instead of so.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, what would you rather?
I'll just say, yeah, don't get any fucking elective surgeries in my body, please.
Elective surgeries.
Yeah. And that when it's like you do surgery that's not necessarily needed, but you just want it.
You think that would be worse than death?
Well, yeah, if they change some shit you don't want changed.
I don't know. I don't know if that'd be worse than death. You just, like, get over it after a couple of months.
Stuck in a mutilated body?
Oh, well, you're thinking, like, go, like... real far with it?
Yeah.
Like, can't walk? Okay.
Yeah, like some people are into some weird shit, man. Like, man, I always wanted to be an amputee, and I'm just borrowing this body anyway. Let me chop the fucking legs off of it, you know?
I feel like that wouldn't... You could get that done in one day.
Stump porn.
Stump porn?
You know? Like, fucking...
Oh, no. I could have lived my whole life without knowing about that, man.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
How could you do this to me?
I've seen all the porn, man.
That's an interesting... I mean, obviously, you know, there's definitely a market out there for it, for sure,
man.
but you just never really think about it.
Or,
until
like,
you're at a
okay,
podcast and
you know
someone
you're just
mentions it.
borrowing the body. What if you fucking sell some of the organs? You know?
But, like, I guess how would you get it into your bank account? I guess you just give them your bank account? Get cash and hide it in, like, a box
Well,
outside?
because, okay, who is this person that's just inhabiting your body for the day? And, like, who's to say your body's the first one they've done it
Let's
to?
say...
So, like, if they've got a power where they can jump in somebody's body for the day, but, like, yeah, they just give them their actual checking account information, like, hey, I'm going to have a liver for you here in a couple hours. I'm going to trick this poor bastard into walking in here, and you just cut his liver out, and they don't know it's actually the person.
I feel like it would have to be someone who's on the other side of the world. Like, they wouldn't know anyone around you. Right?
Well, that's true, too, because, yeah, they jump in your body, then they'd have to convince all of your family and friends, like, yeah, I'm just going to go to the doctor.
Well, I feel like they're on the other side of the world. They don't know who you are. They just get put in a random person's body.
Oh, so you're saying, like, they haven't, like, scouted
Yeah,
you
they haven't
out.
scouted. They haven't planned or prepped. They just got in your body.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
And they're told by some, like, you know, deity that's like,
we're going to put you here.
you got 24 hours to do whatever you want.
Oh, man.
What would be the worst thing they could do? I mean, death would be pretty bad, but,
But
like...
yeah, you're right. That wouldn't be enough time to set up any kind of fucking surgery.
Yeah, that'd probably be pretty...
Yeah.
You only got 24 hours. The worst thing someone could do in your body in 24 hours.
Yeah, probably eat something you're allergic to, right?
Be pretty bad.
Yeah,
But then it's
get
like
a
if they
shitty
don't time it
tattoo.
right, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, a shitty I mean, you can get tattoos removed nowadays.
Yeah, but that's not like... That's several sessions, though, dude. That's not like one go.
But it's not like... It's not worse than death.
And it's expensive. No, it's not... Well, okay, yeah, no, it's not worse than death. Definitely not.
Definitely not worse than death.
Yeah. Worse than death. What
Worse
could they
than
do?
death. That's what we're trying to think about.
Well,
here,
I mean,
folks.
something really embarrassing and humiliating that got, like, filmed, and then it's just
So our
on the
podcast?
I would not be, if, like, some miracle happens and, like, we adopt a kid in a couple of years, I would not be embarrassed for my kids to see this. I'd be embarrassed for my kids to hear some of my music. You know what I mean? But, like, nah, I wouldn't be embarrassed for them to hear.
You sure about You talking about what porn you watch, man? You know
I'm
what I'm
just
saying?
being an honest person. Now, like, yeah, that'd be, like, rough for them, like, as, like, little kids.
We
but,
didn't
like,
watch stop porn. Oh no.
No, I don't watch amputee porn.
Yeah, I did at
man.
least seen a thumbnail of it though.
I know that it exists. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, because there's porn for everything, dude.
Yeah, there is, but, like,
Yeah.
you know, there's some things you just never think about. You know, like, that you never, you know, like, your brain would never even go there.
I mean, when you, like, have had all the flavors of ice cream, man, eventually you start looking
You
for
get a
new flavors.
tripistachio?
Yeah, you just see what it's about, man. See what's going on. You know?
I don't know, man. I just like vanilla. You know.
I'm
I'm just over here happy with
Good with
vanilla.
that one scoop of vanilla, huh?
You know, maybe sometimes I'll go up for chocolate or strawberry, but you know, I don't really venture too far away from vanilla, man.
Yeah.
That's,
Well, I think that's the thing, dude. I think I've just had too much ice cream.
Just had too much ice cream.
Yeah.
Just need anything to
Yeah.
make you feel something. I was thinking about that, man. Like, because you know how I'm a very exaggerated kind of guy. You know, I kind of blow things, you know, just a little bit out of proportion.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very small amount. You know, I think it's because, like, I don't feel anything, you know? I've just, like, suffocated my emotions so much, in order for me to feel anything, I have to just blow it out of proportion. You know?
Damn.
You ever feel like that sometimes?
No, man. Cause like I'm so emotional that like if I tried to do that, I would just make things worse.
Really?
Yeah, cause then like it would all just come like spilling out, like where I'm like screaming and cursing. And so yeah, like if I feel things anymore, I just allow myself to feel them, because otherwise like I flip out.
But I just don't even feel them, you know? So
Wow.
then you just gotta, like, do anything just to get, like a glimmer.
Well,
of
see, that's
feeling
what
in your
you
life.
do things that invoke feeling though, man. Like you don't listen to music. You don't like fucking. You gotta do shit that like I don't know. Maybe you need to like I don't know go bungee jumping or some shit. I bet you'd feel something then.
I mean, I went on a roller coaster one time. They don't really like that. It was like horrible.
Well, yeah, no, that's terrible. I wouldn't suggest that. But like I'm saying, like okay, or like.
I mean, isn't a bungee jumping like a similar thing though? Like you just pulling a lot of G's. And you're just like.
Well, I think it's more of just your life being on the thin cord, and the idea.
I mean, my life's always on a thin cord, man.
Things could really go bad if they went bad. You know, I think it's the thrill of like being that close to.
I drive a smart car.
Yeah.
I go through that every day, man.
Well, you don't
being that close to death.
Yeah, I guess that's
a little dance with the devil, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I need a bungee cord to give me that.
What about I don't know, like MMA or some shit, you know?
Are you seeing these muscles, bro?
Dude, there's a weight class for like there's guys your size that do MMA.
You know when I got my gold medal in wrestling?
Yeah,
there was no one in my weight class.
Yeah, but
so there isn't anyone in my. We can even say there's people in my weight class. There aren't.
How much do you weigh?
I don't even know. I haven't stepped on the scale in years. My driver's license says 135, but I don't think that's accurate.
Yeah, okay, dude. There's guys that fight at like 115, 125, man. There's weight classes for, and not even necessarily like you wouldn't even have to do like full contact. Like punches and kicks, but like even if you did like a jiu-jitsu class.
Well, like, are you feeling emotion when you do that, or are you just feeling pain? I feel like it's just pain.
I think going from like not knowing how to do it, and then learning how to do it, and then actually applying it and like winning matches is where the emotion would come from. Of like the victory of it. You know what I mean?
See the victory. I get victory when I go to work. You know, I didn't know how to do my job.
Yeah.
Now I know how to do my job, and I do my job. I don't know if like I need to punch someone in the face to feel victory.
That's what I was like even a wrestling match, like where there is no punches. But like that was just one example. Or like I don't know, rock climbing or fucking I don't know, man. Ghost hunting. You know? Like there's so many different like hobbies and things that you could do, like but I mean, okay, so you don't feel anything at work though, right?
I mean when I like figure out a new thing, it's pretty cool, I guess. But like as far as like a strong emotional response?
Man, no, dude, that's what you gotta push the boundary, man. You gotta color outside the lines and do something.
Nah.
That's why you don't feel anything, man, because you got like the same routine.
Yeah, love it. I love the routine, as they say.
So then you don't mind not feeling anything.
I mean, there's definitely pros and cons to it, right?
Yeah.
You know, the con is it's like, you don't feel joy very much and happiness, but like the pro is like you don't feel sadness very much. So,
yeah.
You know, just like I just describe it as just like pearly content. Just just always just content. You're not happy, but you're not sad. You're not mad. You're not glad. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would want to be emotional, but I just think that maybe that's like, maybe that's why I go a little crazy with it sometimes,
Yeah. Well, and I mean, you've gone so long without, like, if you tried to now, it'd probably, like, just open up the floodgates, man. You'd probably go nuts, yeah?
No. I think it's just gone, man. I don't think it's, like, suppressed. I think it's just, like, gone. It's like a void,
Are we capable of doing that, though? Like, you don't think it's just buried up under, like, a wall of...
No.
You think it's, like, completely gone?
I think it's just gone. I think I just, like, ooze it out or something. When I go to sleep, it's just, like, oozes into the sheets or something. I don't freaking know. I always will find out. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe one I'll just snap.
Yeah, kill us all, man.
I think I'll kill us all.
Hopefully it's a Wednesday.
Hopefully it's a Wednesday?
Yeah.
Or just any day but Thursday.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Like, hopefully that day is the day I'm at home. That's probably what it'll be. Somebody will be like, hey, I just printed a no tax due. And you're just like, all right, that's...
Man, those people, man, they're so crazy. Oh my gosh. I had one person that just like called it and they were like, I sent an email to you and it said that the email didn't get delivered. And I'm like, okay, so what are you calling for? I'm not really understanding what the issue is here. I'm like, did you try to send it from another email address maybe? Did you want to try faxing? Did you double check, make sure our email address was right? And then they were like, yeah, I sent it from another email address. And I'm like, okay, when did you send it? I'm like, oh, a couple of weeks ago. And I'm like, well, you probably should have got it done by now. So I pull up their account. Sure enough, we processed it. And I'm like, great, this is fantastic news. I'll resend it to you. Here you go. And then they couldn't figure out how to open the email. I'm like, you don't know how to send an email, and you don't know how to open an email. How are you functioning as a business owner? I do not understand. And they didn't even sound that old. They sound like maybe they were in their 40s, man. I was like, you're not even like an 80-year-old person where you have an excuse. It's like you probably grew up with this for at least a decent chunk of your life.
Were they on their phone?
I don't know what they were doing. They ended up I didn't even know what they were talking about. They ended up figuring it out after 10 minutes, and I was like, all right, I'm just glad to be done with this shit. It
is good sometimes if you just let them talk. They'll talk themselves through it.
Oh, yeah, I do that all the time. I am silent the majority of my phone calls. They'll just be talking and saying shit, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck is this person talking about? And I'll just sit there just waiting until they say something that a rational human being would say. And then I'm like, okay, let's work with that. We're working with that, okay. But I would just sit there in complete silence just looking over the account until they say something worthwhile.
Sometimes I do, if they're really going... you ever just look at the timer just to see when you'll be able to say your first word? How long they're going to go before... this one lady got up to, over 6 minutes.
Yeah, I've had definitely quite a few go to 5.
God damn, they're not even...
They just go... And then the worst part is, there's such a big delay on the phone, right? They'll stop talking, and, you're like, okay, are they done? And then right before you say a word, they just start going again, and you're like... Or, you do start saying it, but because it took, half a second to get to them, they started talking again already, so you stop talking and then they just keep going and you're like, all right.
That used to be a lot worse.
The delay?
Yeah.
It's gotten it feels really bad.
It used to be
even worse.
Really bad.
Wow.
Dude, yeah, dude, that was right around the time when I did start,
Because it feels pretty bad right now. It's half a second of delay.
That might be, because, I haven't noticed that these days.
It's definitely there, because I definitely start talking and then they start talking at the same time.
Maybe I just haven't noticed, but that would explain a lot.
Yeah, there's definitely a half a second of delay or something.
Huh.
Yeah.
That explains a lot, actually, dude.
I'm surprised you haven't noticed it, man. It's pretty glaringly obvious. I guess maybe since it's so much better.
Yeah, that's what it used to be really bad, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. Can't even imagine.
Huh.
Can't even imagine it being much worse than this, because it's pretty bad. Yeah. It's a good time, though. It's a great time. But yeah, I'm so silent on them. Because if they're just, talking about some bullshit, I just want to look over the account, get all the information, and then tell you what's going on. I don't like pulling up the account and then seeing a balance, and oh, you got a balance. I want to click into the balance, make sure it's not a typo on the return, and make sure the money isn't just inbound because you made the payment 4 seconds ago. And you're like, well, I gotta get the money, I paid it 4 seconds ago. I check everything before I say anything to them. I'm checking it all,
Okay, you just remind me. Okay, what's the worst location someone can call you from if they open the call with hey, I'm here
at the place where they get their license, right?
City Hall.
Yeah, I'm at City Hall.
Yes, yeah, dude. If the fucking call opens, hey, I'm at City Hall. I'm just like, okay, here we go.
This one's always pretty good.
Yeah, man. What's another one though? Because I know there's other ones
Oh, they're just driving? They don't have the Missouri tax ID? But yeah, I'm just driving. Give me a minute. I gotta pull over to find my tax ID. I'm like, buddy, why are you calling us while you're driving, man? What are you doing?
Yeah, dude, take a moment. Just take a moment and wait. Yeah, they're like, can I just give you the address?
Yeah, dude. No, you can't just give us the address. I've never had anyone offer the address to me, man.
Motherfuckers that offer me either PIN number.
Your 4-digit PIN. There's only one.
Their spouse's information. Just let me drive, please. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're
all right. Hey, good times.
Yeah, we're doing it.
That's a DOR exclusive. Only people that work where we work are gonna know what's going on with that one. Luckily, that's half our viewership, so
Yeah.
we're good on that one.
Okay. If you could create a holiday, what would it celebrate?
Huh. Create a holiday, man. That's. I mean, there's already too many holidays. It feels like. Truly.
You think there's too many?
Yeah, man. There's like 13 of those damn things, man. What's up with that? Maybe there's only 12. I don't know.
Oh man.
I don't know. What can we celebrate?
I don't know. There's already
Maybe like Mental Health Day, maybe. Just like
that'd be cool.
Celebrate and take some time. You know, try to put yourself in a spot where you don't feel like shit. Mental Health Awareness Day or something.
So you do whatever brings you serenity.
Well, I think you should do that all the time, not just on Mental Health Day, but
well,
I think maybe it's like an awareness day. You know, where it's like, you know, let's just bring awareness to the fact that there's people out there who aren't constantly happy and constantly content like I am. You know, I'm always content. And it's hard for me to understand that someone out there could just not be, you know?
Yeah.
So, I think bringing awareness to that and making people feel like they're not the only one in the world that's suffering and feeling like there's something they can do, probably a good thing to celebrate, take a day off from.
That would be cool. Because, everybody anymore is a little crazy, you know? I myself, being bipolar, I hate putting that label on it, but, I mean...
Does that mean that if you ever went to the ice caps, you would be into men? Hey! Set that one up, let's go. It took me a minute to get the word
I figured
right.
that's where we were going. I was like, somehow I'm going to be gay in the cold. I know that's where this is going. I don't know how you're going to get me there.
All right. To be clear, you like women and men. Not just men. Would be gay.
Yeah.
Be bi.
Yeah.
In the polar ice caps, yeah.
Oh, goodness. What were we even talking about?
We were talking about what would your holiday be?
Oh, my holiday. I would probably something like to celebrate just like art in general. Like music, theater, just a day where like everybody is real like, putting on costumes and just fucking having a blast.
So Halloween?
No, because like that's more about going out and getting candy. Like it wouldn't be about like, it would just be about like, like concerts and people having fun and performing and, like, I don't know, kind of like...
Don't they already have, like, what are those, like, big events that they have going on, like Lollapalooza or whatever?
That's more,
like
that's just music. And then Burning Man, I don't know what Burning Man is about. I don't know, I think...
What was that one? Woodstock?
That's just music.
Okay.
That's just
You're talking about, like, art, too.
Yeah, like theater, painting, like, all of it, dude. Like, fucking dancing, like, all of it.
Okay.
Just a big fucking festival, like... I don't know, maybe like kind of like a Lollapalooza where people would camp out and like spend a few days like celebrating it.
Like a carnival?
Yeah, dude, but like
a freak show?
Yeah,
definitely. To line up and look at these people's crazy art.
Yeah, bearded ladies, fire eaters, the whole shit, dude. That'd be cool.
Okay, a day dedicated to the circus, boys. You heard it here first.
Yeah. I always say it all the time. Like, I ask my wife every morning before work, is this the day that we run away and join the circus? But it never is.
Never?
No, it's never that day.
Man, when are we going to do that? We're waiting for my parents to die, right? And then we're going on that.
I am not waiting for your parents to die. Okay?
We all are.
No, we aren't. No, I'm not waiting on that. I'm not anticipating that. I met your dad.
But I mean, you're waiting.
He's a nice fellow. I'm not waiting for him to die.
But then you got to go on a cross-country train trip where you got to give away a bunch of money.
That would be cool, but I'm not waiting for that.
I'm waiting for it. I'm just hoping to wait a long time, right? That's all you got to say to make it feel better. You're just hoping to wait a long time.
We're back in between the sheets here.
Oh, no.
What's your biggest turn on?
Biggest kissing?
Yeah?
Yeah. Kissing's so hot, man.
It really is. Like, especially, like, if you get, like, a good makeout session going, that is pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, though. Like, I like legs and thighs.
Legs and thighs. You like touching them or them touching you?
Both.
Both?
Like, looking at them.
Looking at thighs.
Yeah.
I like touching, like, a smooth thigh. That's nice.
Yeah, dude, or, like the inside and, like... Okay.
Gotta move on here before we bust on stream here.
Yeah. Okay. Biggest turn off. What takes you out of it?
I don't know. I haven't really been taken out of it before. Like dirty talk. I'm not a fan of dirty talk, man. I don't like that stuff.
That is a little silly.
I mean, like in the moment, it's kind of hot, but like afterward, you're like looking back and you're like, why the fuck did we say that?
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, that's just weird, man. Like, huh?
That can be good too, though. It
can be, but like, I think like it's a 50-50 shot with me.
Yeah.
Like half the time you say it, it's like, okay, that was kind of hot, and then half the time it's like, why'd you say that?
I don't have the confidence to do that. It definitely doesn't work coming from me. But like a woman talking dirty is if they're doing it right, that's kind of nice.
No, I don't know.
That's kind of.
I'm sure it can be done right.
Yeah,
but like I think.
But yeah, I'm not that guy.
You say one wrong thing, it's just.
It is a fine line.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But
for sure.
All right, if you got 3 wishes from a genie, what would they be? You can't wish for more wishes.
Okay. We can wish for money, right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay. First wish is just infinite money. Let's just get myself set for life on that one. So I think that's most people's probably first wish. I would think. So you really just got 2 wishes. I don't know. I mean, once you have infinite money, what the hell else do you need? You can just buy whatever you want.
I would definitely get a new body. Like, I would want to be at least...
new body?
Yeah, I would want it... Well, I would want my same face and look, but, like, I would want, like, new organs and to be, like, 6'3".
Yeah, I think that's a great... I don't know about 6'3", but I would definitely, like... Because I do not drink enough water, so I'm, like, almost certainly going to have kidney stones at some point in my life.
Oh, man, you don't want those.
I don't. I
those.
really don't. But I'm not good at drinking water enough, man. So, I guess I'd probably wish for, like... to just be like immune from kidney stones. But I feel like while I'm not wishing for that, I may as well like incorporate some other shit.
That's what I'm saying. Just a redo, like a tune-up. Like,
but I don't want to redo. I want to be like immune to stuff. Because like if I just tune it up, then like okay, it just postpones my kidney stones by like 5 years or 10 years, right? It's like I'm still gonna have them. It's just postponed.
So you would want a body that didn't like.
But I don't want to be immortal.
Sickness.
I don't want to like not because then like sickness is like, it can be nice sometimes,
No, yeah, you're definitely supposed to die. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be immortal, but I would want a new, young, like, LeBron James type body, like, motherfucking yoked. I would still want my head,
I would just, I don't know, I would just want to, like, any really painful disease or infliction I would be immune to.
Yeah.
Like, anything that would just be, like, anyone that's things people are just like, that's fucking horrible, you don't want that. Yeah. I'd be like, I want to be, people are like, it's not that bad, then okay, I can still have that. Right, people are like, yeah, I got over it. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. It was pretty bad while I was in it, but, it wasn't, I could deal with it. If that's the description of the affliction, I'll take it. If the description of the affliction is, it was fucking horrible, I wouldn't wish it upon anyone, I do not want it.
So, like, when we were talking about gout a few episodes back.
Yeah, apparently that was really bad. Yeah, so apparently I'd be immune to gout.
Yeah.
So anything that would be described as, I wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy.
Kidney stones, gout.
Kidney stones, gout.
Dental issues.
We'll have those. Honestly, that wasn't that bad.
Like a fucking... I mean, if you would wish that on someone else, though? Like when you think about
my worst enemy?
Expenses?
Yeah.
Damn.
Not like just a normal person, but like, my worst enemy, yeah. I'd be like, hope your teeth fall out, you piece of shit,
Man, I would not wish anyone to have to go to the goddamn dentist.
Oh, yeah, the dentist thing, it wasn't that bad. It was fine. I'd be okay with the dental thing, but yeah, like, kidney stones, gout, having like, I don't know, like your back hurting every single day, like constantly.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers with back problems are miserable. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, just anything that is like you wouldn't want other people to have it, even if you don't like that person.
Yeah.
That'd be my second wish. What's the third wish? So we gotta have a third one. So I've already got as much money as I can want. I can buy whatever I want. I have a body that I'm very happy with. Well, I mean, what else could you possibly want? I just have a hard time thinking. It's like I already have everything I could ever want. Really.
Yeah, because money can buy a lot these days.
Money can buy, yeah, exactly. That's
so yeah, that would take a lot off.
You just get a bank account with infinite money in it, and you're just good to go.
Because then, even with that, like you could still give back to so many people.
Well, you wouldn't want to, because then it would just cause a lot of inflation. Because presumably, since you're not earning the money, it's just like magically appearing in your bank account. You devalue the dollar by a very significant amount if you use that money. If you just let it sit there, then it's fine. But as soon as you start pumping that into the economy, you're just turning into the U.S. government at that point.
Well, and we've had this conversation before. And I know you say that this is, like, baseline stuff, but, like, I still can't wrap my mind around, like, yes, like, inflation, it would devalue the dollar, but if everyone had everything they needed, how is that bad?
Okay. You couldn't be able to get to the point where everyone has what they need. Before the value
that's
of the
what you think
dropped.
Shit would go bad way before.
Yeah, like, you would get, like, maybe one state, everyone what they want, if even that. If even that, maybe, like, one city.
Yeah.
But then people are going to realize, well, what the fuck, everyone's willing to pay so much money for this, I'm going to jack up my prices. And then they're going to get a shit ton of money, and then you're just back to where you started. So, it's going to hit an equilibrium at some point.
What if you found a way?
I mean, yeah, if you found a way to, like...
If you had infinite money, right?
You
found a way to get all the stuff first, one person. And then that one person just gave everybody all the stuff.
You have to get the stuff, though, right? And that's when you're putting the money in the economy. And that's causing the inflation, is getting the stuff. So it's not when you give it to them, it's when you buy it. So you have to somehow buy it all at one time.
Right, and then distribute it all at one time.
Yeah.
So you basically, okay, so that's the third wish. You would wish to be Santa Claus. Right?
I wouldn't wish that, personally. Maybe you wish that.
Man, give me the fucking Santa powers. I would. I'd give everybody everything.
Okay, if we can wish for powers,
then
I would wish to have the ability to freeze time. That's always my superpower to wish for. Because then you can teleport with freezing time. Freeze and unfreeze time. You can pretty do whatever you want.
Well, you wouldn't even need money at that point.
Because then you would have infinite time, infinite money, and a body that... I mean, is there any other resource out there? A healthy body, infinite money, infinite time. What else do you need?
And then, honestly, too, if you had infinite time, you wouldn't even need money, because you could just stop time and take what you needed.
I'm not going to be a thief.
Yeah.
I have morals here, so I would like the infinite money. And I wouldn't use the infinite money. I want to make that also very clear. I'm not going to go out there and, like, just buy, like, a bunch of shit. I'd probably use the money to buy a house. Like, if I couldn't wish for money, I would wish for a house. That's what I would do with the money.
If I had infinite money, I'd be dead in a week.
That's understandable. But not if you wish for a perfect body.
Well, yeah, no. Hey! Okay, so yeah, I'd be dead in like a couple years.
There it is.
Find me in a fucking buffet somewhere, busting out of my pants.
I would just buy a house, and probably like a new car.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be like a $20,000 car. I'm not gonna go buy like a $90,000 Mercedes or some shit. I'm buying, just like a basic bitch boy Toyota or something.
With infinite money, though, dude, you could have a personal chef.
I don't want to be like corrupted by greed, though. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I could handle it, man. I feel like I could look at a bank account with infinity in it.
Yeah.
And not spend it every single day.
I don't know if I would be in a place where I was spending money constantly. But like, dude, I would definitely have someone that was really good at cooking, that would cook me things when I wanted them to cook it.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be pretty nice. That'd be pretty cool.
And then too, if you got this amazing body,
because then
you
like
want to hire a
just
trainer to teach you how to use it.
Well, I'm not. I'm just wishing for like the inside. I keep the same outside. I wouldn't change anything about my outside.
I'd be fucking John Jones, man.
I'm keeping my outside, man.
I would, cause like, dude, the thrill, like, it's always bothered me, but like, well, it hasn't always bothered me, but it just looks so cool on TV. Like, to, like, dunk a basketball, or, like, fucking...
You don't think you can do that in your current body?
I think if I think if I had worked harder as a teenager, I could have gotten to a place where I could have done that, but in my current state... I mean, if I got in the...
Just, like, lower the net a little bit, get a trampoline, or get a...
No, that's what I'm talking... I'm talking about regulation 10-foot rim and being able to jump with my own body without a trampoline or anything and just be able to be like... And then... It's not even so much the dunk, it's the being able to scream afterwards and it being justified. That's so fucking cool, man. I'm just like...
You just wish to dunk a basketball. That's your third wish.
Yeah, and like, well, no, I wouldn't wish to dunk. I would use my perfect body to dunk basketballs and yell at children.
Yell at...
Oh yeah, dude, I'd be at fucking playgrounds, fucking yamming on motherfucking, like, fucking, grade schoolers. Who is that guy? I don't know. He shows up at recess every day.
He's a grown man.
Dunking on kids.
Elementary school's recess.
Yeah.
To dunk on kids.
Rocking rims across the country. I would, man.
Alright, sure. So would you not wish for money then, since you'd be dead in a week? You'd wish for the body. And
I wish for a perfect
Santa
body.
Claus.
And well, if I had Santa Claus powers, I wouldn't need money because I'd have all the shit. I'd have everything.
You'd have elves to make it for you. Okay.
Yeah, they're like, hey man.
But elves can't make a house. I mean, can they? How would you like transport the house in your sleigh?
Oh, for everyone else.
Yeah.
Well, no, I would have the elves. Damn, what would you give them?
Like elves aren't really known for making houses.
Yeah, and then what
Usually
if
for making things that
you
can fit under a
put
tree?
so you have the elves make some sort of cloning device where they can make more elves, and then you put a few elves in the sleigh and you just drop them off at different locations and have them build the house there.
How fast are they gonna build the house?
Well, it wouldn't be quick, right? But they're elves, right? And we're talking Christmas magic here.
Yeah,
so
okay.
like maybe in the night
they can
could
build
fucking,
a whole ass house in one night and connect the plumbing and electricity.
Operation fucking. It'd just be like, hey man, just pretend this is a dollhouse. It's just on a bigger scale.
I don't think dollhouses have running water.
And plumbing. Well, we'd have to create fucking electrician elves and
Electrician.
landscaping elves.
I think that's gonna be the name of the episode right there. Electrician elves.
Okay.
And we just have the Keebler elves.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go, folks.
All right.
That'll do it. Let's check the time. I think we still got some more, but let's see how much more. Oh, not too much more. Only about 8 minutes.
Alright, well, maybe one more question here.
One more. Well, let us know down below in the comments before we go to the next question. What's your 3 wishes from a genie?
Yeah!
What do you wish?
Let
Are
us
you one of
know.
those
And
normal
even if
people who wishes for money?
You only have 1 or 2 wishes, you know? But I think most people probably would wish for money.
I think money. I didn't even think about the body thing. Man. I'm glad you brought that up because
Yeah.
that's. I mean, I think that should be most people's second wish.
Yeah.
Unless you take care of your body and you don't need a wish for it. But
But
I think
Father Time is still undefeated. If you could get like a clean
Just a
slate
reset,
of you know, undamaged organs, because like even if you do eat well, you know, you're still breathing in pollution and secondhand smoke. You know.
full reset and
Yeah.
immunity to some diseases there would be pretty nice. But like that's 2 wishes though. So only get one of those. Unless
Well,
you want
and
to
then
use
you
both
said
wishes
control
on it.
time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just freeze it out. Controlling it might have too much power. No one managed to have all that power. You know what I mean?
Did you quote Kanye West on purpose?
Is that Kanye West?
Well, it was Malcolm X.
Is that the bad guy that I shouldn't be talking about?
Well, it was from the Malcolm X movie, but Kanye West put it in the song.
Okay. I was just saying that because it's true. I didn't know that was Kanye West.
Yeah.
I've heard he went off the deep end, right?
He said some pretty terrible things about your people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my people.
well, your people's people.
My people's people.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I heard about that, and I was like, okay, man. It's,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. So. All right. Center or corner piece of a brownie.
Corner.
Definitely the corner. Like, especially too if it's a little crispy.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, that's magic.
There's some weird people that like the middle.
I mean, which the middle's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a brownie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna turn it down.
Yeah.
But like, I'm taking the corner, man.
Yeah.
Extra crisp on that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, let us know below in the comments. Are you a middle person and why? Because I'm curious to know why. You either don't like the crunch.
Yeah, because it's
I love
like
that crunch.
it's almost a cookie, but not quite. It's still a little chewy.
Yeah, because it's chewy. Like it's just the corner pit of it's the crunch, and you can take however much crunch you want with however much goo you want. You know. So you just take the perfect bite, and it's just.
It's pretty fucking magical.
Yeah.
Especially if it's your pan of brownies, and you can get that like the corner motherfucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's the good stuff.
Right,
Or you get one of those all corner pans. Seen those?
No. Is that a thing?
Well, I don't know if it's all corners, but like there's definitely pans out there that'll have like additional like couple extra walls in them.
Huh.
To give you the crisp on more of them.
All right, we gotta do some research in this
Here, I'll
goddamn
Google
house.
it really fast.
Yeah, well, no, I mean like we gotta get one of those.
All
Eventually.
corner cooking pans. And you go, yeah, like this. Like that.
Oh shit!
So you get.
We've been doing it wrong.
You get no middles, and you get. Well, that one's an insano corner. That one's got.
Yeah, dude, it's like
3
a whole
edges.
like fucking.
Yeah.
poop tube. Like the whole
Yeah. Apparently that's almost $60. So
damn.
Maybe that's why you haven't heard of.
Yeah, she probably knew.
That's one.
She's gonna be
that one you get
you.
squares only $20. Yeah, apparently these ones are like fucking $60 for no
But
reason.
dude, look at that though. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
I was today years old, folks. That's crazy.
Now let us know down below if you've never heard of those. The all corner brownie
Yeah.
pans.
If you live in a household where, yeah, that's not a thing. All right. Okay.
Well, it wasn't a thing in my household either. To be fair, we didn't spend $50 on that. You crazy?
On brownies?
No, I just heard.
That's the gift that keeps on giving, man. That would pay for itself. I feel.
Yeah,
like.
after like 2 times.
Yeah. Fucking amazing ass brownies. I think this will be a good note to end on.
Okay.
Attempt a celebrity impression.
I don't even know any celebrities. What the hell? Who's a? I mean, if I just take a nap, can I be Sleepy Joe? Does that count?
Yeah, or like fall down the steps.
Yeah, fall down.
Oh shit.
I don't know, man. I don't even know any celebrities. I mean, well, I can do like you get a chair, or something. Everybody gets a chair.
So Oprah?
You get it. Wait, hold on. That's not what Oprah sounds like. What does Oprah even sound like?
Oh, just a
I
lady.
don't know. You get a chair. You get a chair. Everybody gets a chair.
All right.
I didn't go for a woman's voice. I just went for just an announcer voice. Hopefully that didn't like murder the microphone.
I can do a couple, but they're all bad. They're all really bad. That's why I just
bad isn't offensive or bad.
No,
isn't
just
not
bad
good?
isn't not good. That's why I was like, which terrible impression do I want to use? I guess like everybody has like a Bill Cosby, right?
Do they?
Yeah, we're just like, you know?
Is that a Bill Cosby?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. Wait, I got Theo. There it is. Wait, you got to kind of Theo into it. Right? Theo. Wait, hold on. You got to Theo into it. Hang on. And then there's like those fucking.
What are you doing? I think it would be better if I saw what you're referencing.
Jello pudding. Dude, Bill Cosby Jello pudding. Theo!
The fuck are you on, dude? Bill Cosby Jello pudding.
Yeah, dude. You see the face? It's like,
the video?
By the way, if you don't know, because I know, you know about the terrible things Bill Cosby's done, right?
I've heard of him.
Yeah. Okay.
We've talked about him on the show, I think.
Okay, yeah. See, in the face and the whole, like, that's... You see? What did he say? Did I ever tell you about the time I got my foot stuck in the internet? You know, it's like, it's... But, like, yeah, that's terrible.
I must have missed the part where he, like, said something. Was it at the beginning?
Just do Bill Cosby and then type in the Jello pudding. I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm not seeing it, but maybe that's a different commercial.
Well, that's... I told you. Like, I have some... Or, okay, Jerry Seinfeld.
Okay, go for it.
What's the deal with airline food? Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like,
I definitely heard that's a quote from him. I don't think I actually
I don't even know if he said airline food, but that was his thing. Like, what's the deal?
What's the deal with bananas?
Yeah, yeah. You could do anything. Well, what's the deal with what's the deal? Yeah.
All right. Well, folks, that's going to bring us to it. As always, we're going to thank you for tuning in. We're going to thank those of you who commented extra thanks to you who commented.
Yes.
We love seeing those comments.
It's been a long time coming.
Come on.
On the comments.
So if you didn't come, you only get half thanks. Just know that. And if you're one of those people who watched this and didn't comment, our thanks to you is only half as much as you've gotten on all the previous episodes.
No pressure.
No pressure. You don't have to comment. You know, you don't want it. Hey, who cares, man? It's your life. You know, you can be thanked only halfway if you want. I don't care.
That's how you, whatever helps you sleep at night. Or if you can look in the mirror.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was telling. I was telling Karen that because Karen brought a bunch of cookies on Thursday. What was it? Thursday. She brought cookies, or maybe she the Fun Buzz brought cookies. There was a bunch of cookies out.
Yeah.
Anyways, at the end of the day, when I was going to go home, I asked Karen. I said, "Hey, how many cookies can I take home?" And she said, "None." And I said, "You're going to have to live with the fact for the rest of your life, knowing that you caused a bunch of cookies to go bad. That's on you. This isn't my problem. I gave you an opportunity to redeem yourself, to give yourself an option to make a good decision, to give me a bunch of cookies, and you chose not to. That's your choice. You know? But hey.
F is the head, right? The wears
Exactly.
the crown.
Exactly.
Sometimes
You know?
you gotta make the tough decisions.
You gotta make tough decisions.
Man.
So thanks for tuning in. Let us know what your toughest decision was down in the comments if you didn't have something to comment about. There you go. Your toughest decision. And can we get the dog to jump off the couch?
Can they even see him?
No. But
Yeah.
can we just do it anyway?
Alright. Go get it! Go get it! Go get the baby!
Go get it, buddy. I'll take her word for it. He just jumped off. Well, he didn't jump. He entered slowly.
Kind of peeled off.
Jumped off the couch.
Philosophy.